One thing that I think that we should be teaching our youth is discernment. Discernment is definitely a skill that you need to acquire, because there are a lot of people out here in this world that do not have your best interest at heart. And I think when we're younger, we have the discernment, we're able to see it, and then somehow after we become teenagers, we somehow lose that level of discernment while we're also trying to fit in and figure out who we are as people. But because we want to fit in and we want to be a part of the group, sometimes our discernment gets pushed to the back and we hang out with people who we know aren't necessarily good people to put ourselves around. So I'm going to give you 6 ways to train yourself to be more discerning of the people that are around you. Number 1, you want to pay attention to people's patterns, not their performances, not their words. Pay attention to their actions. What are their actions telling you? Because what their actions are telling you is exactly what you need to be focused on, not what they are saying. Number 2, help them notice how they feel around certain people. If you are constantly feeling drained or anxious or off balance, that is data. That is your body telling you that something is off with this person, and your body is discerning what your mind hasn't caught up to yet. Honor that feedback early on. This one's going to be a little bit tricky because you want to examine your own wounds. We all have inner wounds that we carry, so you want to examine yours because your discernment is going to sharpen when you're able to recognize what you're hungry for: validation, belonging, security, excitement, because those unmet needs act like blinders. And when you start to feed yourself emotionally, you stop mistaking these red flags for like passion and loyalty. Number 4, encourage time as a filter. I have mentioned this before in some of my videos about Gypsy Rose, but people can pretend to be whoever you want them to be for a certain amount of time. The mask will eventually fall off. But time is something that people cannot fake. Quick intensity is easy to create. Sustained alignment takes real effort. How does this person react when they're being held accountable? Or when you're trying to enlist one of your boundaries? Or when there is some sort of a conflict? Like, let's say, for instance, you have a car, but your best friend doesn't. And she's always asking you to take her places, this, that, and the other. And then you ask her for gas money, and she makes a big deal out of it. Discernment is going to show you that she's using you, because real relationship is reciprocal. Meaning, if I'm taking you to somewhere, you should then in turn give me gas money. It's very easy. Number 5, normalize walking away without some type of dramatic reason. Because discernment isn't about catching people doing wrong. It's about trusting your perception enough to say, this doesn't feel right for me, even if everything looks fine on paper. And this could even be in relationships with your own family members. You have to be able to discern, like, is this family member really looking out for my best interest? And if they're not, it's okay to walk away. Do they always enable your negative patterns of behavior? Do they enable toxicity and gossip and abuse? You don't need to tell them why you're walking away. You can just walk away. But pay attention. And always cross-check what people are telling you with their actions. Because if someone is telling you that they value honesty, but then they're gossiping about your friend behind their back, their words are not matching their actions. Or they claim to be reliable, yet always cancel. Also, words not matching their actions. Right now, we are living in a society that cares about what things look like on the outside rather than how it truly feels on the inside. Having friendship, being in any kind of relationship should be reciprocal. So if you're feeling strange about something that one of your friends or your boyfriend or your partner is doing, trust those instincts and honor what you think is right for you.